Hey, this is Mark from Newsweed.com. Spewing my thoughts out to you, talking to people in the nowhere land. So, I'm very concerned with Russia. And I think our country is as well, although Trump is kind of keeping it on the lowdown. What's going to happen to the market and what's going to happen to America when we realize that we cannot deal with Putin? He feels so empowered that he just thinks he can take over Ukraine and anywhere else that he wants to because he's going to keep threatening us with nuclear weapons. Well, if I was Trump, I'm glad I had the meeting with all those European countries because I would be secretly planning to do a sudden attack on Russia and push the Russian forces back into Russia or even enter Russia. And it has to be so organized and so big that, yes, it looks like a world war. Now, would that scare Putin into not using nuclear weapons? I'm not too sure. I think this guy is batshit crazy. So there's things to be concerned about. And I think that the world is just not as worried as I may be. I think that we are headed into a world war because Putin is not cooperating. So many different things will change. Typically, the attitude of our economy will change, although wartime always brings our economy up. There'll be so much more spending on defense. We're going to be getting ready to deploy our soldiers. There'll be much more recruitment. And what people don't realize is that it's a win or lose situation. But you cannot let a madman like Vladimir Putin just keep attacking Ukraine and killing people every day. I don't know if he's trying to push our buttons or he's actually trying to win the war there or he's just kind of sick and dying and he just wants to have a nuclear war. I don't really know. But I think you got to hit him from every direction, around the clock. And it just has to be such a pounding that they can't even think. And it's sad because the Russian people are going to die. They've already been dying by millions. So that's what's up. That's what I'm thinking about on this Sunday. I think there's going to be a pretty big war with Russia. And it better be short and it better be sweet. And Putin better die over it. Thanks. This is Mark from Newsweed.com. Just kind of spewing out my thoughts. God bless.